Hello and welcome to a brand new episode of Black, White, and Red All Over. I'm Victor Dandridge.
I'm Ryan Seymore.
And you just missed the funniest little outtake. Hopefully it gets cut out because it's terrible. But it happens. It happens.
Yes.
Dude, how you doing today?
Pretty decent.
Repairing well?
Getting a little more mobile.
Okay, that's good.
I won't be doing karate anytime soon.
Not yet, but give it time.
Yeah,
give it time.
It was actually the Thursday of last week was go skateboarding here in planet Earth. As I just realized it was, and so it was awesome because my daughter Princess Tiana went out. She was going to skate,
right? And
I pick up my board and I'm going to go out there, and it was very interesting to be a 42-year-old man being checked by his mother saying, "If you even step foot on that, I'm going to tell your wife." So, needless to say, I did not step on that.
You did not do that. That is a far more potent. Wait till anyone gets home. I'm going to tell your wife.
Yeah.
No. I put it down now. I don't touch.
I know what
I
that is.
I don't want. No. I'm sorry. Before we get started,
yes,
because we're filming this on Tuesday,
yes,
I gotta take some time to shout out Lisa for her birthday.
Yep.
Lisa from AfterShock. It is her birthday, happy birthday! Happy birthday, Lisa!
I won't sing because it sounds horrible.
Come on, that was a little Simpsons little pull.
Yeah.
Lisa, it's your birthday. That's like one of the few episodes that I just straight up remember.
Got memorized.
I just do. It was such a good one. Right. Come on, don't shake your head no at me, Jeremy. It was amazing, and you know it. So,
yes,
we've got some good books here.
Yes.
This was a full week.
Yeah, there were cuts that had to be made, and there were some that I intentionally had to not even pick up.
It was difficult.
It
was difficult. You showed me like the Harley and Joker one. Mm-hmm. You're like, look, this leads into the thing. Yeah. And I'm like, no, I have too much. With what we did do.
Yes.
What all do we have that's the same? Everything?
Pestilence,
Man of Steel, and Pestilence, Man of Steel.
And then we dropped down to here, and then we got the Sentry the same.
Okay, we got the Sentry the same, and I took on Black Panther. What did you?
Venom.
Oh, yeah. Okay, all right. So, where do you want to start, sir?
Ooh, probably. Let's do Pestilence, because that was, because the cover says this is for mature readers.
It does say that. It does say that.
It doesn't take long until Frank Thierry and Oleg are like, yeah, here.
So listen, Frank. I'm new to the Pestilence franchise, right? After a glowing review of this particular series, issue 1 that Ryan did, I was like, let me jump on this. Let me see. I have a small baby, right? Okay, she's 10 months old. Sometimes she likes to sit on my lap while I like to read. Not today, Frank. Not today. No.
Because seeing those pages would haunt you, like
forever. 10 months old, she'd grown up, and she'd be like, "Daddy read the book."
What was your earliest memory? Page 5.
Page 5. That's page 5.
Are you trying to get this book to be like the official comic book of the band Behemoth? Because you're doing a great job. You're halfway there.
You're on the road, dude. You're on the road. What's bad is like, okay, so for those of you that don't know, the Pestilence is taking place post the Black Plague, where the Black Plague was in fact a precursor, we'll say, starting point for a zombie apocalypse.
Yeah, and it was all covered up by the Catholic Church because that's what they do.
Right. Now, I feel like this is not so much fiction as like maybe dusting off some truths that could have been there. I wasn't there. I don't know.
Yeah.
But there's a verisimilitude, a reality here that is so on point that you just can't be like, he didn't make this up.
Yeah.
Like this is.
I don't know how this isn't like an arty conspiracy theory on YouTube.
Yes, like that's what it is right there. You just hit it.
Oh
yes, it feels so familiar. Yeah. Something I've never heard of before, but I'm like,
yeah, this sounds right.
Yeah. They did this. They did this.
But how do you up the ante from a conspiracy to cover up the Black Death as a zombie apocalypse?
Yes.
You bring in Satan.
Yeah. You make it. You make it the machinations of the Dark Lord himself. Yeah. You say that the Black Plague / zombie apocalypse was just the beginning. Of my plan.
Yeah.
And now you are where we are.
This is not for kids.
Oh Lord.
Not for
grandmothers.
Not for grandmothers.
Unless
maybe.
Not mine. I can tell you that right now.
Yeah.
Not mine. No. Mine would be offended that I read this. We start off with a survivor.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. Little bit of corruption at the level of the papacy.
Because he's got this plan of cleansing.
Yeah. Yeah. And there were different time periods within the church's history where stuff kind of like that
was jumping off. Again, mature readers warned you. It warned you. You ever see Caligula?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's it in comic book
form. A lot
form.
like that. And
right there.
Thing is, though, it's not a party until Satan shows up.
No, it's, you know what? That's the log line right there. It's not a party until Satan shows up. Satan lets it be known that hey, listen, you getting a lot of love right now, and that's cool.
Yeah,
that's cool.
Yeah, you did some stuff.
You did some stuff. You did some things, but it's time to pay the piper. That's a line from the book.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, yeah, and payment is done.
Deep. It's deep payment.
I would imagine
it's a deep payment.
Yeah. So
now the hero. Okay, so the hero, he's new to me, obviously, because I didn't read the first book. Was he in the first series?
Yeah, he was one of the band that was going around and trying to fight, like actually fight.
Okay.
The zombies, and isn't really happy. Like he's carrying a lot of baggage around, like all the stuff that he's seen.
Yes, it's heavy.
Yeah, and
it's heavy.
Wants to go back to being a family man. He
Right.
just wants to go back to the farm. Wants to hang out with his wife, hang out with his kid, and there are supernatural entities that just kind of want to.
I'm calling this the sequel to Game of Thrones. If the Hound finds a family,
okay,
but it's still the Hound.
Yeah,
about it.
That's what it's.
That's
the dude's a beast.
He is phenomenal.
Yeah,
he's absolutely phenomenal. Yeah. There's a part in there where I love it, where somebody's like, "Oh man, I liked it better when they don't talk," and he's like, "Actually, I like it better when they talk, so I know where to go." And I'm like,
"Makes sense."
That's actually really smart.
Yeah,
like, oh,
yeah, because the monologuing actually pays off in his favor.
Okay, like, yeah, that's really genius. Art-wise, this is fun. It reminds me of Humberto Ramos's work on what was it book called? The Chosen? Was it called? No, what was it called?
There's the one where it was because there was another like papal conspiracy.
Yeah. What was that called?
I'm blanking
oh my
on
god, I can't remember what it's called.
Somebody tweet at us,
please,
or comment below.
Please, if it's Humberto Ramos himself, let us know. I can't remember what it's because the kid was a vampire and
that was a Crimson.
Crimson. I knew it was a C word. I knew it was a C word. Yeah, that was like that's what the art style reminds me of. So it's fun. It's got a lot of energy to it. Very kinetic. Beautiful stuff.
Yes.
And Frank's dialogue.
Yeah.
I could see the teenagers quoting this to be cool, to be hip.
Yeah, out in the streets,
right?
Talking about paying the piper and.
I tell you what, that phrase will never be used in my household ever again. Ever.
Nope.
Got to pay the piper. No. This is a good book.
It's very good.
It's
a Ryan book and a half.
Definitely that.
Scratch and Sniff variant would have been amazing.
No. Smell the blood variant. It's there. I can't unsee that in my mind now. Thank you. Dang it. Definitely some fun summer reading.
Yep.
You know, if you if you want to read something that will get you stared at strangely on the bus, that's the book. There it is right there.
Best $4 you're spending this week.
You can't go wrong, baby. You cannot go wrong. Okay, so speaking of Dark Lords.
Yes.
Venom.
Yeah.
Talk to me.
Yeah. So we go from Satan to the first full appearance of this new bad guy in Venom. Donny Cates, Ryan Stegman, incredible creative team. And it continues the story arc that started with issue 2, where it's like the god of the symbiote. So like really kind of fleshing out the symbiote's backstory.
Okay.
And this dude's no joke kind of evil. Like it's the level of zero effitude that it has is just amazing. Like it realizes how powerful it is and how almost everybody around it
is not.
They're just like it just toys with them. It's awesome because it's like
that's beautiful.
The first chunk of it starts off with a fight between Miles Morales and Venom, and because they don't know who each other are and
whoa
because he does. Miles,
that's a deep thought.
Yeah, they don't know. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So Miles is blaming Eddie Brock and Venom for something that happened to his mom when
it was symbiote god thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they're fighting, and then they come to this conclusion like, let's fight the big giant dragon symbiote looking thing.
Maybe that's a bigger threat,
yeah,
bigger problem.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's where everything goes to crap because through what I thought was an incredible plan by Eddie Brock. The symbiote kind of strips away, and you get to meet Lord Null, and it's
okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I enjoyed it quite a bit.
Listen, Donnie, if you're watching, and I hope you are, I'm just going to throw this out there. I asked Ryan if it was in this issue. He said it wasn't.
Yeah.
But I'm just asking, please, because you've been giving us jewels.
Tons.
Really good ones.
King's ransom of jewels.
Can we get a Venomized Miles Morales, please? I just want to see what that would look like.
It looked like we were leading up to it.
That's
like this is the only way we can stop it.
Oh.
And yeah.
I need a minute.
It could still happen. There's still time.
I need that to happen. That would make me so happy. I just want to see what Miles looks like in that state.
Yeah.
We've already had, Gwenom.
Yeah. Yeah.
Please. Needs to happen. Interestingly, okay, so with your book, you traverse the stars, different dimensions. Yes. Now let's go to the future.
Yes.
So this Black Panther series, again, literally the best parts of the 80s is when you have a concept and you just say in space.
Yeah.
Boom, in space. Brave Star, cowboys and Indians in space. Go. Done. This is literally taking the Black Panther mythos. And what I love is that Ta-Nehisi is not taking the time to introduce these characters. He's like, look, I've been writing Black Panther for a minute. You know who these guys are. Yeah. If you don't know who these guys are, sucks to be you. Yeah. Like he's totally Star Warsing this by just jumping in and not having like this full explanation like, oh, well, what's a Jedi? I don't know. What's a Sith? I don't know. Just keep watching the movie.
Yeah.
Just go. So in this sense, we've got this Wakandan imperial power. Yeah. Is literally the Empire. We've got this resistance. Oh my God, now that I say it out loud, it literally is Black Panther meets Star Wars. Literally.
Jump online and buy the book now.
Yeah, oh my God. Like, it's just, like, I've read it already, and all of a sudden it's like, epiphany. So yeah, like, okay, that's it. No, that's not all I'm going to tell you now. Like, at this point, Black Panther, Star Wars, mashup, go. Who could be the Vader? You find out.
Yeah. And this is only issue 2.
Issue 2. You've got plenty of time to jump on.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear no complaints. Read it. Daniel Acuna.
Yeah. Art's amazing. Like there's nothing that dude has drawn that has not been gorgeous.
It is absolutely fantastic. Like I absolutely adore everything he does. Storytelling wise, the line work, the color.
Yeah.
Good. So good. And Ta-Nehisi is killing it. Yeah. Killing it.
Yeah. I think next week, July 4th, for that book, I think Captain America comes out, and that's his jump-on point. So it's not just the wedding of bats and cats; it's Cap.
Okay, bats, cats, and Cap. That's what we're Yeah, that's a lot. It's a like put it together.
Oatmeal with raisins,
snap, crackle, and pop. That's what that is to me. I'm just saying.
Yeah. Cocaine and waffles. Someone else came
breakfast
up with that.
I was like, what kind of breakfast cereal is that? That's a. Okay, so Man of Steel, number 5.
We were building up to.
We are. Bendis, for the most part, Adam Hughes, who I thought would never do sequentials ever again.
Yeah, but DC got him with Bendis, and that's amazing.
We got a little stint with Jason Fabok, which is still great. Okay, so we've got the Killer of Kandor.
Yes.
Potentially the murder of Krypton.
Yes.
Him and Soups have words.
Yes.
That's a way to describe what happens.
There's some faces being punched.
Lots of punching.
There's a fight on the moon.
There is a fight on the moon.
But the most interesting part of the story was the family dynamic.
Yes. Listen, I'm not saying that one should beat their children. John would have got punched, though.
There would have been a beating.
Yeah, John would have got punched. I'm sorry.
A kryptonite belt.
Oh, with studs on it, baby.
Because
swap. You maintaining wrong tones. Wrong tones. Yeah. You don't talk to me nor your mama that way. I don't care who's over there. You just don't.
Yeah, you don't.
As a matter of fact, he can get it too.
Yeah.
Okay, if you want to step in over here,
Pretty much,
you can get it too. I'm just tell you right now, I already owe you a couple of them anyway.
Yeah, because that's what I was curious. Like, how do you stand there, especially with all of your other experiences with these people, and you know, like I'm gonna have to murder you.
Right. Whoa.
I have to.
Like that's where we're going with this. And you're just gonna let that roll out? Okay. Okay. What I love is that the range of Bendis's run right now is very small and personal, while still being expansive and far-reaching. The Justice League shows up and it makes sense. We spend time in Metropolis and it makes sense. We do go to the moon.
Yeah,
still makes sense. Still makes sense. The players that are coming in and out, it works really well. I really like the way this is shaping up. So,
and the stakes are high because if Dracul gets, if his plan goes to fruition, stuff happens.
Very big stuff happens, and I love that the Star Labs thing in there. I like that was funny. Yeah, but I love that that's the move. I'm like, you know what? Don't. You know, I'm not going to fight you like this. No. I got a bigger plan. This is how I do things. This is what it is.
Yeah. And it fits.
It absolutely fits.
It does, because you don't know how many.
Right. I don't know. Yeah. But this will get them.
Yeah.
This I don't need to know. This is what this is. I don't have to know this. You know, that's, there's such and such, so many Kryptonians. Are there? Really? Why are you counting? That's not my plan.
Yeah.
My plan,
they're all going to go.
Let's just handle it all. Overall, this has grown on me.
It is.
It really has.
Like, the first issue didn't wow me.
Right.
Which, I mean, it was good, but it wasn't Bendis.
It wasn't.
And now, each week,
I'm getting a little bit more, a little bit more. I'm becoming far more attached to his run because it does take it back to John Byrne's Man of Steel stuff,
really
where it redefines who this character is. So I think we're at a good place. We're at a really good place with this. So,
and readers out there, if you're not a trade paperback kind of person,
right,
I recommend picking this up now because it's only going to be a 6-issue run before they trade it.
Right.
But there is a limited returnability. So shops, if you met certain thresholds, you can strip cover return.
Okay.
So there could be a scarcity of these out in the future.
Will want these.
So
you
definitely
want these, especially considering the range of artists that he's working with. That's got to be a collector's point at some point. It's got to. I'm just saying. Okay, so those were the mainstays.
Yes, that was the meat of the meal.
Now it's time for the honorable mentions. Don't do that. You're gonna break yourself. Stop it.
I'm not old.
Stop that. All right, so we've got two that we've both read.
Yes.
I'm only showing Brothers Dracul for symmetry's sake. Yeah. But you also read it, and then we also have Sentry, and then you read X-O.
Yeah. And this was where there were still like 2 or 3 books that I wanted to bring over.
You looked so torn. It was amazing. You're like, I want to talk about it. Where do you want to start?
Let's get X-O out of the way just to...
Okay.
Just to, all right, Valiant Comics.
Yes.
Matt Kent. Trevor Harrisine.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. So it's taking place in the past for this particular story arc.
Okay.
Back when Eric was... Oh, yeah, it's gorgeous. Back when Eric Visigoth in the Roman Empire, and it's kind of tying together this kind of mythical prophecy kind of thing that has him in a greater destiny. I mean, we eventually we get
where it gets to,
right? But it's real fun. It's violent. It doesn't have like the technology.
Okay.
But yeah, it's real cool. I enjoyed it quite a bit.
That's awesome.
Another good jumping on point for a Valiant comic where you just don't need to know to jump on.
Okay, this is hilarious.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm just flipping through this.
Yeah.
This character has very definitive marks where I'm like, oh, those look marvelous. And then I see that word.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
yeah,
what's this guy's name? I'm just curious. Maybe somebody's about to get sued. That's hilarious. You'd have to read the book in order to know the joke. So I won't even say it. He'll get it. He gets it because he gets me. Yeah. That's what happens. Speaking of what that could be, let's go Sentry.
Yes.
So Jeff Lemire, Kim Jacinto. Fun art on this one.
Yeah.
I really like the artwork here.
There's a fresh, fun energy.
Right. And having a Brian Hitch cover kind of threw me off on what the interior was going to look like. Because I was like, okay, this is going to be very stoic and very, kind of big. But there's a lot of energy in Kim's artwork, which I really like. This is definitely a setup issue.
Yeah, very much so. Very foundational, kind of cornerstone kind of thing.
Yes.
Is almost everything Marvel has done with the Sentry has not function together with
Right.
everything else, because it's like there's 3 or 4 different origin stories, timelines
Right.
for it. And this, what I like is Jeff Lemire's trying to
kind of bring them together.
Yeah.
Yeah. I definitely felt that. Like and it's kind of a weird thing because I don't want to say it's what was predictable. That's not the right word.
Yeah.
It's what you need to do to set up the foundation to make sure that everyone's on the same page about this character because of what you just said.
Yeah.
So if you are familiar with the Sentry, this will feel like very familiar territory.
Like I've read this, kind of stuff before.
Right.
But if you're not,
this is a great jump on.
Yeah.
Like you got to find out who this guy is because, oh my God! Like I just saw a video that was talking about like what if Hyperion ends up in the Marvel Cinematic Universe in Phase 4? What if Sentry ends up in the Marvel Cinematic Universe? That could actually happen.
Yeah.
So again, great time for people to jump on this. I wonder if that's why they're bringing Sentry in. Like maybe he's a factor in something.
Yeah, because he's appeared in stuff recently. So as far as like maintaining the intellectual property
right,
that's already been maintained. So
maybe it's just to refresh the public so that way we can have more access to know who this shining guy is when he appears on screen.
Yeah.
I'm not saying, I'm just saying. But if you're not familiar with the Sentry, there's plenty of YouTube videos that actually go into his history, which is great.
Yeah.
Okay, true or false? He was created by Paul Jenkins.
Yes. Yep.
Okay.
That's Paul Jenkins' run is amazing, and it came out of nowhere.
Right.
Where it was written as if everybody, like including the readers, minds were wiped.
Right.
And we had totally forgotten about this first superhero
from like the 1950s or something, like first Marvel superhero ever, and totally removed from the timeline from our minds, if you will.
It was great too, is that people were putting fake original comics, like back issues from that time period on eBay, and people were buying them.
And you're like, oh yeah, this is, I need to have that. And you're like,
wait, it's not real. Like this is it. So real. I really recommend picking up. Jay Lee did the art for it.
Yes,
so it's wonderful. It's in trade paperback now.
Yes.
So yeah, hit up your shop.
By chance, do you have any of those?
I might even have some signed by Paul. I might. I don't know. I'll have to look.
I might have to get that. Yep. So, rounding everything out.
Yes.
Last but far from least, oh my goodness, AfterShock Comics. I swear, you guys, y'all tell good stories.
Vlad is my hero.
Oh
my gosh. Yeah.
When I grow up, I want to be like young Vlad. That's when I grow up. That's the man I want to be. Is young Vlad. Brothers Dracul.
Yes.
Colin
Bunn, Mirko Kolak, just
genius.
Yeah.
Genius.
Because there are horror aspects to it,
but it's not about being scary.
Yeah.
It's more like a dramatic thriller.
Yeah.
It's a dramatic thriller. I love the original take on the vampire.
Mm-hmm.
That's great.
Yeah.
Like I love that. Definitely have the classic things, the fangs and all that jazz, but the visuals of them, the blue skin.
Yeah.
It's so cool and distinct.
Just a different touch in how it isn't necessarily a European
thing. Right. Because you really don't know what ethnic background these characters have because they're blue.
They're blue.
You don't know. Yeah. Were they human at one point and were they turned? You literally don't know.
But they die pretty.
Oh man, do they get murdered in the face?
Yeah.
Yeah, I tell you,
like actually, literally.
It's true. Vlad and Radu do their thing.
Yes.
They are so they've been conscripted basically to be the shield men of the Sultan's son, who is on this holy war essentially, to kill the vampire.
Yeah,
he sucks at his job.
He sucks. He contains what's it called? 3 parts cowardice.
Yeah.
But it's just
1 part fool. All parts. Punk. Like it's just not a good look for him.
Because Vlad, if it wasn't the Sultan's son,
listen,
Vlad would have killed him. Killed him.
The fact that it was the Sultan's son and he did what he did.
Yeah.
Still, he could have been killed for that.
Yeah.
So the fact that he was willing to go that hard, again.
I want to grow up to be young Vlad.
I do. Like I'm going to start doing push-ups and doing yard work just so I can grow up to be young Vlad because that dude is not playing his bank account. 0 Fs.
Yeah.
Non-sufficient Fs to give. He ain't got them. Don't call him. He'll call you. The check ain't in the mail, and he'll tell you to your face, I ain't got it. keep pushing.
And he'll build an oubliette.
Yes, he will.
To put you in.
And I think that's the thing that, like, this dude, it's almost, okay, I'm going to say this. Okay. It's almost a step down. Like, he calms down in order to be Dracula.
Yeah.
Like, that's where he's at right now. He has to...
He's at peace. Like, that's the thing, is coming from there, you're like, okay, he just impaled people. Like, look at what he's seen.
Look at what he's done in his life. Like, I mean, oh my God, it has only been 3?
Yeah.
It feels so much longer than that.
Like, it feels like you're so immersed in only 3 issues, and you're already completely pulled into this universe. It's just an amazing job by Colin.
That is,
yeah, that's it.
I just realized that. Oh
yeah,
man, that's phenomenal.
Yeah, not an easy feat to achieve.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, that's amazing.
Yeah.
That's great writing.
Yeah.
Okay, as a writer, that's great writing. I did not even realize this is just book 3. Yeah. Oh my God. You're right. You're part of the family. Mm-hmm. Like, you know these guys. You look forward to them. You know how they talk. You know what they're gonna do. Yeah. Perfect.
Yeah.
Wow, what a good week.
It was. And there's still a ton more stuff that we didn't even get a chance to look at.
Oh my God. Hit up your LCS.
Mm-hmm.
Talk to them, because they got stuff. You know what? Okay, so I know I wish Lisa happy birthday. Mm-hmm. Staying with the AfterShock train, yes. I got to give a shout out to Joe Pruitt.
Yeah.
Celebrating 5 years. 5 years since he had a stroke.
Yeah.
Dude, that is amazing.
It is.
Very glad that is something of your past, mm-hmm. and I look forward to a long future of you making awesome comics, dude. I am such a fan. We're such a fan. Yes. I shouldn't even pretend like he's not sitting right here, as he's gonna stab me later. Like, tell him I love his stuff too, because he does. He absolutely does. Yeah. But no, dude, AfterShock. If you guys aren't on AfterShock right now,
you need to.
I don't even know what you're doing.
A lot of trade paperbacks are available for their stuff.
I'm looking at a bunch of them, and I'm like counting which ones I have. It might actually be easier to count which ones I don't.
Yeah, I need to get more Dark Arcs, though. I know I'm out.
Oh my God, Dark Arc is so good, so good. All right, so as always, thank you guys for watching. Yes. If you like what you saw, hit the subscribe button. Maybe hit the bell.
The bell is important. It'll tell you all the notifications.
Exactly. Yeah. You'll see our pretty faces. And okay, so I have to say this because I just got updated. Mm-hmm. I'm so excited. For all cities with Wizard World, all cities. It's not even specific to any particular city. Any city that is on our roster, if you use code VANTAGE, you save 20% off of your general admission tickets.
Nice.
All cities. So literally, you can start prepping for Madison, which isn't until like the end of the year, like end of November, early December. Yeah. You want to save 20% off? Vantage. Throw that in there right now. And there's actually a new setup, if I'm not mistaken, where you can actually make payments on your I know, how crazy is that?
No, that's awesome.
So instead of you like having to like save up a bunch of money and just dump it all, you can actually make payments. And the goal, of course, is so that way you actually have a little bit of money when you get to the show.
Yeah. Well,
hit the floor. Right. Like, shout out to that. So again, code VANTAGE, 20% all year round. Our next show is in Boise, Idaho.
Yeah.
Boise, make some noisy. What? Thank you. That was off the top of the head. I'm a writer.
That is amazing.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bars.
Childish Gambino at the...
Watch out now. What? This is a comic shop.